Good evening. I'm Rebecca Highbottom, and this is the Red Lipstick Republic Fake News Broadcast, where we do our very best to bring you all the fake news, conspiracy theories, and rumors we can scavenge. Basically, we are your geopolitical soap opera reporters. We take utmost care in following the most reputable sources such as Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and let's not forget YouTube, where you and I meet. Fact-checking is not necessary, as this broadcast only reports on certified fake news. We are here for your entertainment, not to actually make you smarter. Now, who would want that? Should you be inclined to come visit us again, please support us by clicking the like and subscribe button. As you probably well know, you vote through your clicks, so please click on us. And without further ado, let's get to our story. Tonight, we thought we would bring you a prediction of sorts by one of the world's officially listed wealthiest men, Elon Musk. This 49-year young billionaire gives us his predictions, or more like business plans, on his future conquests. We thought you would enjoy some positive news for a change, and why not look at the technologies that will be available to do things for us and on us, as it were. By all accounts, Elon's PR has done a fantastic job at showing us how utterly wonderful this man is. Let's have a lookie, shall we? There was 5 predictions this beloved superhero predicts about the future and how his role will play out in shaping that said future. 2021 will be the year where we see the rollout of self-driving vehicles. Some of the mentioned negative side effects that he points out were, of course, the most obvious ones, such as potentially eliminating taxi, Uber, and all delivery jobs as a whole. But that's no big deal, I'm sure, as this is the future and the way of things. What's a few jobs here and there? Not like he's going to feel it. According to his fan club, he will be creating so many more jobs than taking away. His predictions are not overly focused on the issues at hand that would be presented due to his technologies. As you can appreciate, he was looking at a more positive-leaning aspect of the talk. Musk boasts that his self-driving vehicles will allow owners to potentially make up to $30,000 on driving others around instead of our current and relic system. He didn't mention any other pros or cons for that matter, but let us just ponder on some that we can think of for a moment. What if, for example, you wanted to go visit a friend or a loved one and there was a lockdown situation, but you're okay with bending the rules just a little bit? Do you think your self-driving vehicle will allow you to drive to an unauthorized area? Do you? Okay. We're moving on. Who gets to decide where you can and cannot go in your supposed car? There's also the small thing that is already rearing its ugly head in our current smart vehicles today. Can you guess? Hackers. Are you telling me that there will be a smaller chance at having your car hacked in the future when there are more and more tech-savvy people? If so, please adjust your hat, because you're mad. Sorry, you're mad. I'm telling you. What if you want to go to a fast food drive-thru, but you have diabetes? Will your car authorize you to go to this said fast food? Something to ponder on. During 2020, Musk has been hard at work with rolling out the satellite Internet of Things. If you don't know what that is, I recommend you look into it, as we will not risk this broadcast naming the said technology rollout. See up there. Apparently, while we were forced into home detention because many of us were non-essentials, Elon was granted essential status and was working hard at sending internet-linked satellites into space, to the tune of 60 per month, with a grand total of approximately 1,000 now orbiting the planet. I wonder if you need permits for that kind of thing. I digress. We are also learning from the genius himself that 2021 will be the year we return to the moon. If, of course, you believe we were there once before. Otherwise, it would be the year we finally get, and officially get, to the moon. Elon has scheduled a shipment of race buggies or cars to be sent to the moon by October 2021. It is unclear, however, if this is strictly for entertainment or for exploratory reasons as well. He did not elaborate further. We can follow up in a further broadcast when more information surfaces. He did mention, however, he is aiming to land a couple on the moon by 2024. It strikes me that the superheroes of our planet are looking to create places where people can be sustained. People, loosely people, their type of people, not our type of people. Do you think any of those people will be commoners like you and me, or any of your friends? Really? Oh, you probably shouldn't plan to pack anytime soon. I don't think they will need too many sheep in the new place that they're going. He goes on to the promise of cheap and clean power. Again, and still. Elon predicts, or rather plans, depends on how you're hearing him, is that 2021 power, meaning green power, will take off, even more so than the electric cars, he stated himself, and with confidence. And as it were, the experts agree that there is some truth in that. Why they say some, well, they didn't say. But who are we to be such sticklers and asking questions and all? Who do we think we are? We're just commoners. There's also some encouraging income opportunities in this regard, as you can participate in selling electricity to the grid, Mr. Musk boasts. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hang on. I hear it ringing. 1 second, please. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, thank you. This just in. Mr. Billy G plans to dim the sun, and it's in direct conflict with the solar power taking off. My apologies. One moment. Billy G backs plan to tackle climate change by blocking the sun. Controversial Billy G funded plan to dim the sun rays moves forward quietly. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, that was November 2020. Perhaps they still have to work out the details on that over Chardonnay tomorrow evening, or perhaps tomorrow morning's training session. Moving on. Finally, Mr. Billionaire Extraordinaire is planning to be the richest man by no later than 2030. Congratulations, as he is the second richest listed currently. In fact, in 2020, his wealth went from a measly 20 billion to a much more comfortable sum of 148 billion. In his own words, he finished the prediction with the following heartfelt thoughts. I need you guys to take out your tissues because this is really deep. I had an existential crisis where I wondered, what does the world mean? What is the purpose of all things? I had an epiphany, and I came to the conclusion. If we can advance the knowledge of the world, if we can do things that expand the scope and the scale of our consciousness, then we are better able to ask the right questions and become more enlightened. And this is the only way forward. That was deep. Now, I'm not sure what you heard in this statement, but I heard We are not good enough the way we are at present. And the only way to move forward is to upgrade us. That is the only way forward. Does that sound about right to you all? I'll leave it for you to think about that for a bit. And with that, that is all we have for you for tonight. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us. We wish you a splendid remainder of the day, and remember, if you read the news, you're misinformed. And if you don't read the news, you're uninformed. Chew on that for a bit, and we'll see you in the next broadcast. Good night.